Hey people, it is Sunday, July the 31st. The time is 1:40 in the afternoon, and it's currently 27 degrees Celsius here in Guelph, Ontario. That's right, I'm in Meghan's town, and this is Meghan's neighborhood here in the suburbs of Guelph. And we're going to be walking from where she lives with her grandmother here to her parents' house in another nearby neighborhood. And she has her little friend Bonsai.
Okay, can you say hello? He's excited because he's going to see his friends.
Right? Well,
Okay,
maybe we don't want to watch Bonsai do his business, so I'll point the camera over here.
Okay, sweetheart, let's go. He sniffs absolutely everything. If I let him sniff everything he wanted to sniff, it would take us 40 minutes to walk from here to my parents' house.
Really?
Yeah. He literally will sniff everything. And then he won't let you move him until he's done sniffing.
Oh my, yeah.
He'll like plant his front paws down and make his body go all stiff and rigid.
Yeah.
You know how babies do that when they don't want you to pick them up?
Yeah. So, what is this neighborhood referred to as usually?
It doesn't really have a name.
No?
It's just the West End in general.
The West End, yeah.
This is kind of like the last neighborhood in Guelph.
It's the furthest west neighborhood before you hit
Like,
farmland,
yeah,
basically. Yeah.
Bonsai, come on. Come on, sweetheart. Okay, I know. Come on, babes. We gotta go. Come on. Yeah, like if you look at the trees in between there, that's like all countryside.
Okay, yeah.
Out there. So if you like walk through that forest, you'll come out into a big farmer's field.
Right.
There's actually a farmer's field at the end of my street too. There's like a big wheat field.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So this is pretty much the last of civilization before you hit.
And for those who don't know, Guelph is a small city west of Toronto. If you drive on the highway, it's maybe like less than an hour's drive. Maybe an hour's drive, right, on the highway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a good day.
Yeah.
With no traffic.
And the city has over 100,000 people. The sign on the outskirts says 118,000, but I think that's a little outdated now. I think it's grown. Yeah. And it's known for being home to the University of Guelph, which is one of the more highly regarded universities in Ontario, I would say.
But it's like way out on like the south end.
Yeah, it's kind of across town from here.
Yeah.
And downtown is quite a distance away from where we are as well. I've done some videos before walking around in downtown Guelph with Meghan, and also a live stream. So if you want to see what the downtown area looks like, check those out.
Downtown is like, it's not far-ish. Like, you can walk there in about 45 minutes if you want.
Yeah.
And it's about a 7-minute drive.
Right.
So, like, when I came to pick you up there and back was like, what, 15 minutes?
Right. Well, we did walk from downtown to the outskirts, or to this area, I should say, in one of our videos. Yeah. Alright, Bonsai, I'll make you a deal. You can sniff if you're gonna pee. If you're just gonna sniff, you have to keep moving. That's the deal. And I'm in town because today Meghan is having a pre-birthday party with her siblings and the rest of her family.
All of our birthdays, like my sister's birthday was last week, and my brother's birthday is this week, and my birthday is the week after.
Yeah, so you're all pretty close together.
Yeah. So
they just sort of combine all the birthdays together in one little party.
Yeah. It's more efficient that way.
Right.
We've done that since we were kids. Like my aunt, who we just met, she used to have a big birthday party for all of us on the long weekend in August every year.
Yeah.
And she had a pool at her old house in Burlington. And she would like hire bouncy castles and clowns and like entertainment, and there would be like each of us would get our own birthday cake, and there would be like all these presents, and it was just a really big thing. And she would invite like the whole family and like all the neighbors and stuff. And it was like this big splash every year, and we'd go swimming. It was so much fun.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, so she kind of stopped doing that because they downsized and moved into a smaller house. All right, sweetheart, Bonsai. Come on, sweetheart. Otherwise, we're never going to get to play with Max and Penny. We're just going to be walking this whole time.
Bonsai is having the time of his life, sniffing everything.
I hate, like, I see these posts on Facebook sometimes, and people are just like, let your dog sniff things, and they, like, judge you if you don't. It's like, listen, if I let my dog sniff every single thing, we would never get anywhere, ever.
He's just sniffing all the places all the other dogs have, have gone past, basically.
But then he spends, like, okay, like, he'll spend, like, all right, sweetheart, come on, good boy. But he'll spend like 3 minutes sniffing one spot, and then he'll walk like less than a meter, and then he'll spend another 3 minutes sniffing another spot.
Right.
And it's like sometimes we have to get places.
Yeah. I didn't bring my little wind muff because I didn't think it was going to be windy, but now it is sort of a bit windy.
It's always windy in this neighborhood, always, all the time.
So I apologize if there's some wind noise. I'll try to block it as best I can with my hand. And Meghan is a huge fan of living in suburbia. She just can't get enough of it.
I love being able to not walk anywhere and not have anybody close by. And
right.
Have all my friends live in a different city. It's the best.
Yep. Yeah, she's going to have her name carved into the sidewalks just to stake her claim here in suburban Guelph as a lifer.
Oh, yeah. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing of interest to look at.
Bonsai would disagree. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good boy. Alright, come on, do you want to go see Max and Penny? Yeah, that's a good boy.
Max and Penny are some dogs that he'll be playing with once we get to our destination. An older one. Is Penny older than Max?
Yeah.
I mean, Penny is older than Bonsai? Yeah.
No, they're the same age.
Oh, they're the same age, okay.
But Penny acts like a grouchy old lady, though.
Yeah. And the other one's just a young pup.
Oh, yeah, Max is only 8
who runs Bonsai wild, or ragged, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah. He's all over him. Bonsai's his best friend. Yeah, Max is funny. Alright, little dude, come on. Yeah, he's just super curious about everything.
He's certainly still got a lot of pep in his step.
Oh yeah.
For an older guy. And how old is he again now?
He's 10.
10.
He turned 10 in February, so he's actually like 10 and a half.
Right.
Yeah, but these dogs, these breed of dogs, they have a longer lifespan. Like, they can live up to 18 years.
Yeah.
So I hope that I still have a lot of years left with this dude.
Yeah.
He's in pretty good shape. Like, last time he was at the vet and they did his blood work, they said that they were surprised that he was 10 years old because he had really good, like, everything was running really well for a 10-year-old dog. So I was like, yes.
That's good.
Yeah, he's pretty, like, I haven't really noticed him slow down very much since, I mean, he slowed down, I guess, when he got out of his, like, puppy stage, and he kind of quieted down, but, like, since he was probably maybe 2 or 3, I haven't noticed him slow down any more than that.
Well, may he live a long life, a long doggy life.
I hope so.
Yep.
I hope he does.
Small dogs tend to live longer.
Yeah, they do.
Compared to big dogs.
I wonder why that is. Just less energy spent overall? I don't know.
I think it applies to people too, you know?
Like smaller people.
Smaller people tend to live longer than large people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, we're not going in there
Mitchell
today.
Park.
Sweetheart, come on, Bonsai. Come on.
Bonsai wants to go walking through the park.
Yeah. That's his. Oh boy, he sniffs everything in there. I'll tell you.
I bet.
Everything, every little leaf. He's like, gotta sniff that one. Gotta sniff that one too. And this one. Sniff all the leaves.
And what's the street called here?
This is Elmira.
Elmira.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna turn on to Willow.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents live just off of Willow Rd.
Right.
Bonar Place.
That's right. Bonar Place.
I didn't get teased about that when I was a kid.
Megan lives on Bonar Place.
And you know what? I didn't get
Bonar
that joke.
girl, Bonar girl.
Yep, I didn't get that joke until I was in high school.
Oh,
People
boy.
used to tease me about it, like in middle school, and I was like, "Why is that funny? What's
Right.
that? I don't understand why that's funny." Like, I was legitimately like, "Why are you teasing me about the name of my street? Is it just a funny word? Like, what are you talking? What? I don't understand." And then when I was in high school, I was like, "Oh, I get it."
Took you that long.
Yep. I just had this right over my head.
Right.
And it just seemed really weird because I was like, it's actually Bonar, and it was the name of like a World War II vet or maybe a World War I vet
Oh,
or
okay.
something like that. But anyway, it was named after some dude who fought in a big war who lived in Guelph and I guess didn't come home. So
Right.
it was, oh, sorry. So yeah, I just like never understood. I was like, why are you making fun of a dead soldier? That seems pretty terrible. And then I realized in this
Sniffing.
there you go. This is the light that takes forever. You're not yet, sweetheart. You're not yet, lovely. That'll be a second. Look on the sidewalk. There you go. That's what you're doing. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. And get some water.
So excited. He's panting with excitement.
I think he's starting to get hot too.
Yeah. It is hot out here.
It is, yeah. So I'll just kind of go at his pace.
I think in the next few days the humidex is going to get up to like 40 degrees again.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
You get hot again?
Yeah.
You got
Several
any
days in the 30s, just temperature in a row, which is what usually qualifies as a heat wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when it doesn't go down below 25 degrees. We've still got enough energy to run ahead of us.
Yeah. We're just following Bonsai.
Yeah. He knows exactly where we're going.
Yeah. See, even if you weren't here, I'd probably make it to your parents' house just by allowing him to guide me there, right?
Follow him.
Yeah.
You just have to say, "Where's Max and Penny?" And he takes you straight there.
Yeah.
Bonsai, where's Max and Penny? Where's Max and Penny? You go see your friends.
My camera just randomly stopped recording.
Oh, weird.
It does that sometimes. When it starts to get a little hot, sometimes it'll just stop.
Did it seriously get overheated?
Well, that's usually why it does it, but not always why. I wouldn't be surprised if that's why right now, though.
Is it recording again now?
Yeah, I started it up again, yeah. I just immediately restarted it,
Right.
yeah.
That's so weird. Well, we are like basically in the direct sunlight, so
Yeah,
it makes sense.
yeah.
You okay, bud? Yeah, he knows exactly where he's going.
Yep, he seems to.
Once we get onto Front Street, he'll definitely perk up.
Yeah. This grass is in need of some water.
I know, it hasn't rained here since like...
This whole lawn is thirsty.
It hasn't rained here since like all summer.
Wow.
Like not at all, like not a drop. Like everywhere around us has gotten rain. Toronto's gotten rain. Like Georgetown, even like Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo.
Yeah.
They've all gotten rain. We've gotten nothing, not a drop.
Weird.
Yeah. Apparently, I looked this up, and apparently Guelph is in a rain shadow a little bit because of the escarpment.
Oh.
So it gets really dry. Okay, sweetheart, come on.
And Bonsai's found a big tree to sniff.
He's an Aquarius, so he's curious about everything. He just wants to do his own thing.
It's weird that these driveways sort of extend across the sidewalk like that, and cars park on the other side of the sidewalk.
Yeah, well it's because it's so that you can jam as many cars as possible into one property. That's why. Literally, that's why.
We need 4 cars in our household.
That's why. 'Cause,
Right.
like, Suburbia is built for the car.
Yeah.
So like every adult member of the household needs their own car
Yeah.
to feasibly get around. So you have to.
I've just never seen that before, having cars parked
Yeah.
like that up ahead
Some
again.
of these houses, like look at the one up on the corner there. They've got a car parked at the side of the house.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, we found Bonar Place.
Yep. There it is. Not Boner, Bonar.
Bonar.
Yeah, it's like also too like a lot of these houses are multi-generational, so like people will come from like different countries and then they'll bring like their entire family here, so their parents, their siblings, kids, their siblings' spouses. So you'll get like 4 or 5 families like living in one of these houses.
Yeah.
And that's why I like all the cars too.
Right.
And they all do shift work. Like most people who live in Guelph either work at the university or they work at the Linamar plant, which is a factory just like up the road here.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people in this neighborhood work at a lot of bug on me. Ugh, gross. What is that? Ew, get off of me. Ew, what the hell is that? Get off. Ew! Ugh,
You got it.
gross.
It landed on my shoe.
Ew, what is that?
It's just like a beetle. It's a little
Ew.
beetle.
So gross. Ugh. I hate the country. Anyways. Yeah, so like a lot of people in this neighborhood work at Linamar and they do shift work. So like if you live in a household with like 4 other adults and like one of you works the night shift and one of you works the day shift, like you need cars, separate cars
Mm-hmm.
for transportation. So
Right.
yeah. It's the whole thing.
That's a big red pickup truck.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the heat is, ugh,
Out it is.
it's a bit much right now.
Well, we're almost there.
Yeah.
There's nothing left on.
Thought he was just walking, all of a sudden he has to lift up his leg.
Back in his territory.
Yeah.
It's funny because like at this point in the walk, there's nothing left in him. So he just like lifts his leg as like, I don't know.
Just as like
Just because,
instinct.
yeah.
Yeah. He just
Okay, Pumpkin, come on.
knows that's what
That's not our
he's
house.
supposed to do, whether he has anything in the tank or not.
Okay, sweetheart, come on. See, look, he's doing that thing again. He's like,
Yeah.
nope. Come on, Bonsai. Come on, baby.
Like, some other dog peed here, I have to check it out.
I'll cover that up.
Yep.
This is my neighborhood. Okay, sweetheart, let's go. Bonsai, come on. Bonsai. Come on.
He doesn't want to go.
He's literally like making his whole body stiff. No. I will not be moved. That's, I guess, his one old man trait that I'm noticing is he's getting really stubborn.
Yeah.
Like, really stubborn.
I can relate. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, you guys have a lot in common. Alright, sweetheart.
So-
You want to go see Max and Penny?
The house is just right over here, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to start to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed the walk with Meghan and Bonsai through suburban Guelph in the far west end of the city of Guelph. So hope you enjoyed a little something different. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of Guelph and the suburbs and Suburbia.
Yeah, I do.
And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. And the recently enabled Super Thanks button right down below. And you can also find me on Instagram under K Continuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue. And so will Meghan and Bonsai.